The noon hour of Madness and Mayhem powered by Jalisco's, the podcast.
The noon hour of Madness and Mayhem is powered by Jalisco's. Happy Friday, Peaches.
Happy Friday, the third day of the new year. Is it going well for you so far?
It's been fine. Yesterday, like I told you, I just slept like a maniac. I don't know why I've been so tired recently.
Yesterday, you were kind of scaring me. You were like off kilter during the morning show, and then around 11:40, you're like, I'm going home. My stomach's killing me.
My stomach was bothering me. It's been bothering me a bit lately. I don't know if it's holiday stress, or they weren't really stressful, the holidays. But
I know what it is, but I'm not going to say it on the air.
Okay, please don't.
I know exactly what it is.
Oh, do you? Well, here, let me turn the mics off. That could be part of it. That could be part of it, as a matter of fact. But no, I think I just get a little bit overwhelmed when I've got to prepare for lots of people being around. Not a big deal when Maddie, my daughter's, coming to visit, but her boyfriend came to visit and stay at my house. And anytime you're meeting somebody new and that they're staying at your house, I don't know, it's a little stressful, I guess, and just the holidays in general. So, yeah, yesterday I was feeling a little off. And I was just so tired, and I don't know why. And then I went home, fell asleep in the recliner at like 4 or 5, slept till 9 p.m., woke up, went in my bed, went back to sleep, slept till 5 this morning, got like 12 hours. So,
do you have any resolutions for the new year? I know every radio show is going to be talking about this crap.
Yeah, you got to talk about your resolutions, man.
Mine, stereotypical, lose the weight. I just got a call back. I'm planning an appointment with a dietitian.
Oh, you're going to get some Ozempic, huh?
No, I'm not going to go for the Ozempic. No,
just
thank you.
Sticking yourself in the gut?
No jabs for peaches.
Yeah, I'd like to lose some weight, that's for sure. Eat better, make more content, get back to doing some online streaming.
You got to build your own brand. That's the thing that most radio people neglect. They rely on their station stuff. Mm-hmm. And then once you... either get let go or you leave, you're like, oh, I have nothing on my own hard drive.
And I like doing that stuff. Again, I think I've just been mentally in a weird place for doing it. And then today I had a big zit on my face.
Dude, you see the bump on my face?
I don't notice it. I don't notice it.
It's building up, and I'm about to grab that geometry compass, and just stab that thing. That's right.
That doesn't sound like the
Make it blurry.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like the most sanitary way to deal with it, Peaches.
I'll put hand sanitizer on it. We'll live.
So,
but anyway, I was thinking about losing the weight and then also learning metal vocals and trying my best to, nail it. Because I will actually just sit at my place sometimes and I'll just make those sounds into the microphone talking to my friends on Discord. They're probably so annoyed by me because I'm just sitting there, like that.
Good. That's how you determine who's worth keeping around.
I need to figure out
if it annoys them, get them out of here.
I found out you put the tip of your tongue behind the bottom row of your teeth there, and I was just doing that the whole time.
For a pig sound?
Yeah, somewhat. But doesn't it hurt?
Mm-mm.
Doesn't it hurt you at all doing that? Because it sounds like it hurts.
What's weird is if I'm on a stage and I have a microphone in my hand, I can get in that zone immediately. Like when I got up and did some Hate Breed with Godbone.
Oh, I wish I was there. I'm so mad I missed that performance.
Yeah.
I was even contemplating on going. I'm like, you know what? Victor's going to say, oh, I was too tired to go to the event.
Dan dragged me out of my house.
See, that's the thing. I don't have that power to, because he's one of your childhood friends, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. See?
There are very few people who could show up at my house and drag me out of it.
Right.
Because he showed up and I'm like, and he's like, come on, dude. Come hang out. I'm like, all right, we'll go. But yeah, it's weird. Like, I could stand up in this studio, and I had this problem when I was recording for my bands. There's something very different about being in a box with a microphone in front of you.
It's the adrenaline.
Yeah, and just being on a stage. I went right into it. I was doing some of the best heavy vocals I heard myself do in years at that show. But if I was going to stand up on this mic and do it, I'd suck.
I have a problem with cutting loose. That's the main thing with me. Especially like when I'm moving around a lot in a public place, I think everybody's staring at me because I'm the guy head and shoulders above everybody else.
Yeah.
Or the one time I tried, doing some sort of dance, Jay goes, "Oh, there he is," out of, uncoordinated. And it's like, what are you even talking about?
For Jade to say that, that's funny, because Jade does the old man dance.
Right.
I don't think he's much of a dancer.
There was that famous TikTok of him with the dad vibes song back when we were doing that breast cancer thing, giving away those mammogram coupons and stuff.
Dad vibes from Limp Bizkit. That's Jade's theme
That
song.
died. I mean, I thought about it. I'm like, oh, what happened to that song?
Maybe we should play it on the show today.
Sure.
It's a fun song. I like it. So
I haven't seen that movie with Fred Durst in it when he puts on the red cap backwards and goes, let's break stuff. And then the song starts. I'm going to put that in imaging, by the way.
Nice. Yeah. So my main goal is to try to make more content, eat better, lose a little bit of weight. That's probably
I like to go
about
all
it.
out extreme. And I have my tactic that I shared with Josh and Justin off the air. I don't even want to say it on the air, to be quite honest with you. Because it's such a, they always say the forbidden pre method.
Pre-method?
The forbidden pre. Like, pre-workout is what you take before you go to the gym. It gives you it's a whole lot of caffeine.
Yeah.
Gets you hyped up, ready to go inside, right? The forbidden pre are what dudes call, like, basically, like, pictures of your ex or something like that. And
okay.
So,
I'll show you.
Yeah, exactly. So I have my friend Christian. Any single time I say, "Hey, I'm unmotivated to go," he will text me a picture of somebody that I used, like one of my exes with like the new man, say, "Look at your replacement. He's better than you," and then something like that. And it would drive me nuts. And then I'll turn on Paleface Swiss and go right into the gym.
Well, then it sounds like it shouldn't be forbidden, Peaches.
That's also like not good for your health, I don't think.
No, probably
I
not.
wouldn't suggest it to anybody.
It sounds very bad for mental health, Peaches.
Yeah.
It's not worth losing the weight if you're, just raging on the inside.
Well, now I have something printed out on my bedroom wall, so when I wake up, I see it. I'm like, okay, let's go.
Oh, my goodness, Peaches. The noon hour of madness and mayhem is powered by Jalisco's. I'm Victor Wilt.
I'm Peaches. Josh, Justin, and I were just in the Hawk studio talking about what can we do to separate ourselves from the often repetitive radio shows you can find anywhere else, talking about what National Day it is and all that radio prep crap that they usually talk about.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, one of the old school things that I absolutely love is somebody out on the street.
Yeah.
Interviewing people, talking with our next whack packer, so to speak.
Tried to tell you, get out on New Year's and interview people.
Well, Josh and I were talking about it. We're wanting to call it Peach on the Street.
Peach on the street.
And just have me be awkwardly outside a bar or something like that, talking to somebody, and just hand them a form saying, "Hey, are you okay with us having you on our YouTube channel, playing your audio on the air?" And sure enough, they'll just sign that form that, like Josh has for Kid Smarts over there in Classy.
Yeah.
And there we go. And I could be outside, like, a bar on a Saturday night, and I can go to any different place, like any city, like Pocatello, Rexburg, Firth, and all that. And sometimes I'll include you or other people in the building. Like, we'll just meet up like Saturday night at like 10 p.m. or something. Like, and have Katie from Z103, like, try to get some drunk dude out of the bar to talk, or drunk woman, I don't care who it is, but just ask them weird questions.
Yeah.
Or do my To Peach the Roan as some sort of tour.
Peach on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just go out to like Rexburg and be like, all right, what song do you wholeheartedly hate? And have that be a video that we can put on as a short on our social media pages.
That would be a pretty good idea. And yeah, as we've learned on Traffic School, powered by the Advocates, if you're out on public streets, you can record. You can record people. You don't even have to get their permission, Peaches. If you're recording in public, I mean, I would assume it's best to get their permission before we upload it to our socials.
Or I can just blur their faces.
Or you blur their faces, and I don't know. I guess that's one of those talk to the company lawyers and see what they'd prefer kind of deals. But I think that would be good content. You get some funny stuff when you got people who are a little bit tipsy out on the streets. They might say something crazy, and we could create a new social media star. You might end up with the next Haktua girl, right here in East Idaho. You ask a question, and all of a sudden get a crazy answer. And there you go. You make somebody rich. Be pretty cool. Yeah, when are you going to start? I would wait till the weather's warmer.
Well, it'd be funnier to do it in the snow, too. Just have us shivering outside a place or even like inside a place. We just go in there. And the problem is that I need to have a separate camera person with me. And I know Maddie, who's our video person
She's
here,
not old enough to go to the
old
bar.
enough to go inside the bar, so maybe we just have her.
I got it.
If I go inside, she has to record the outside.
I got it figured out, Peaches. Hold on. This thing.
No.
This thing, Peaches.
I'm not wearing that crap.
You put this over your head. Just like this. and you put your cell phone right here.
I'll get a view like that train guy. Like, look at the train that's coming. And it's just some awkward, like, triple chin view of me. No, thank you.
And you just walk around the bar like this with this thing around
It looks
your
like
neck.
headgear you get from a dentist.
This thing is awkward, for sure.
I'm already big enough as it is. You don't want, like, me walking in like Cyborg or something like that.
Let's see. Where's my phone? I wonder if you can do front-facing video with... Do you think anyone would notice if you're filming them, Peaches, if you had this like this? And you just try to pretend there's nothing weird
But you
going
want to
on.
have, like, 2 people on the camera. I might have to get, like, a tripod set up or something.
Yeah, multi-person out on the streets, you do need a helper. You do need a helper.
And I know
this
you
ain't
won't
gonna
do it
cut
because you're the guy's like, I want to stay home and stay indoors. I don't feel like going
Well,
out.
see, my problem is if I go to the bar, then I want to pound a bunch of alcohol. So,
We're working. We're working off time, you know?
I
Out of the
know.
office. We got to represent our brands well. We can't be out there pounding alcohol.
I
mean, we
know.
are the rock station after all, and we should be doing stuff like that. But, you know,
Yeah.
I'm not doing that with my whole heart thing.
well, yeah, and I'm not doing it because it's just generally not good for
It's
you.
not good for you. And your whole resolution's to lose weight, too, and
Yeah, not
be
gonna
better.
lose weight pounding triple IPA.
Do we need to give you the forbidden pre as well? Do I need to print out photos of certain people?
That won't work for me because
Really?
I don't care.
Oh, see, to me, I'm just like the most vicious person internally when it comes to like, that's it. I'm going to show you, you stupid. And I just keep going.
See, I don't beat up myself for my weight. You know, I beat up myself
for everything.
All kinds of other stuff I beat myself up about, but not my weight. I don't know why.
Everything looks, angles, whatever it may be. It's, yeah.
I just don't care anymore. If you don't like how I look, you can get it. You know, I'm getting older. You know, obviously I want to stay in decent shape to live longer.
Well, remember, if you gain a whole bunch of weight, the whole heart issues can start too, especially if you drink and get fat. You know?
Yeah, so, you know, trying to be healthy in general. But the bar is a tough place for me. I've been to the bar sober before. I'm not a big fan of it.
Well, look at me. I've done it for 28 years. I mean, you know.
You've been going to the bar for 28 years sober? Wow, Peach.
No, I mean, not drinking for 28 years.
Jeff Peach bringing in the baby.
Yeah,
Come on.
My parents don't drink either.
So they'd bring the baby to the bar, and it would just be a sober Peach party.
We wouldn't even go to the bar. What are you talking about?
You just said you've been going to the bar for 28 years.
The one time my dad ordered like a wine or something like that, we were all stood there like,
Whoa.
like he just killed somebody. We're just like, what are you doing? You're gonna break the streak, Dad.
A little bit different than my parents. The noon hour of Madness and Mayhem is powered by Jalisco's. I'm Victor Wilt.
I'm Peaches.
All right, Peaches, it's a new year. I figured we'd
Same
try to help the dudes and make them a new you, not same you, new you.
That's what I'm trying to work on. We're 3 days in. What are you talking about?
All right. Well, I've got a list here of mistakes guys make when trying to get a girlfriend.
Oh boy. Okay.
I figured we'd go through these, and you know, it might help some dudes out here.
All right. I feel like you're telling me this specifically.
Why would I say Peaches? I'm here to help you. I'm just talking dudes in general.
Peaches, you just had some giant issues that started, you know, Wednesday morning or whatever. Revolving around this whole thing. Let's go ahead and talk about mistakes you made, Peaches. Is this a focus meeting for my dating life? Is that what this is?
Focus meeting for your dating life
Okay,
with Victor Wilt,
See, I can't even
relationship expert.
I can't even go full on what I want to talk about here because it's too mean to one side. We need to have a girl here to, you know, make up for the other side of dating too.
I mean, I can't say for sure that these responses are coming from girls, but you would hope so.
I'm sure it's like that one friend. He's like, I'm a so-called expert when it comes to pulling the chicks. When you refer to a woman as that just it makes me cringe.
Chicks.
Yeah.
Who was in the news talking about chicks the other day?
Ugh.
I don't remember. But anyhow, number one, applying your previous relationships to your new relationships. Like this person says they took it to heart when an ex called them clingy, which led them to try and play it cool in relationships after, where big romantic gestures would have been appreciated. He didn't do it because he thought he would look clingy. Or I guess that I would assume
that's
that's
the one
from
thing
a
I've
dude.
learned is that like there's multiple personalities, but there's not too many different personalities. Like all of them universally appreciate certain things, but at the same time. I mean, there's not too much of a difference, but there is a difference.
I mean, everybody's a little bit different. But
Right.
yeah, you certainly can't make decisions on how to deal with one person based on somebody else. You know? Be like, if I'm handling an issue with you versus Jade, completely different. just because everybody's a little bit different. Number 2, trying too hard to impress instead of just being yourself. Confidence is attractive, but if it feels forced or fake, ladies ain't going to dig it.
Well, when I'm myself, it's kind of just terrible jokes and jokes you can't repeat to like somebody in your family.
Then you got to find the right kind of lady who's into that kind of humor.
Maybe.
Yeah. They're out there.
Sure.
My lady's got a pretty foul sense of humor. Surprisingly. She's throwing some jokes at me that I'm like, whoa, where'd that come from?
They'll surprise you sometimes.
Yeah.
Like you're not supposed to joke about it, but everyone does.
I mean, if you're not yourself, you're going to have a problem eventually.
Right.
Because they're going to see the real you and then go, who is this? You just got to give them the real you right from the get-go.
Definitely.
So that's a pretty good tip. What else do we have here? Number 3. Well, I hate how people on Reddit post the same stuff without seeing if somebody else has posted it. Pretending to be something you're not.
The way their threads work, I don't like it either. It's way confusing.
Yeah, it can be a little bit wonky.
But it might just be too stupid.
Here's another person pretending, blah, blah, blah. All right, how about trying to get a girlfriend instead of just getting to know someone? Yeah, I mean, you'll have to eventually tell them, like, hey, I kind of like you. But
it's almost like Shark Tank, where you say, like, well, for that reason, I'm out, or something like that, You should know from the start, especially if you're like online dating, you see their profile, you know what they're all about. And if you don't like a certain thing, you already know it's going to be, bad from the start.
Yeah. I mean, we don't need to get into red flags necessarily.
Oh, boy, yeah.
But, I think that having that goal, I've got to have a girlfriend. All right, listen, you might end up someday going, man, I wish I was single. So just try to enjoy being single. And if the person comes along and it ends up working out, great. But, there might be someone that had you spent the time becoming really good friends, over time it would develop into it. But if you just went for them right out of the gate, you destroy it. Patience.
I think the whole dating thing now is especially tiresome because you try to understand somebody, know what, like, for me, I analyze everybody. And it's tiring because I analyze this person. I go, okay, they like this, they don't like that, blah, blah, blah. I even write it down on my phone sometimes. And then,
Wow.
Yeah.
You're putting in some effort, Peaches.
Right.
But then somebody did point out something here that also makes sense to me. A lot of guys make the mistake of never asking them out. Like, I don't think they'll like me or anything like that. Like, a lot of people are self-conscious. Like, for me to ask somebody out, I don't know. I can't imagine that because I haven't done something like that since I was a teenager.
I've never done anything like that. Somehow, some way, I've just ended up with, like, me seeing the same girl, and we're like, you know what? We are officially dating.
That's kind of how that's how it happened.
Right. That's what me with both my exes.
But, if you don't give yourself a shot sometimes, I mean, there are probably people who like you that you wouldn't expect to.
I get weird when I try doing something like that because my mouth starts to quiver, my leg starts to shake. I'll get real nervous.
Some girls might like that.
But I'll get, even like on stage doing a stage announcement, I look like I'm just like shaking up a storm,
People don't notice it on stage, though. You're good at, I've never seen you appear nervous on stage, and I'm right there, so you're covering it pretty well.
Well, if I have you on stage, I'm okay. Like if there's somebody else and it's not just me, that's when it's like, okay.
I bet you'd do fine just now, though.
I wish I could like be more loose on there by myself, type thing. And
just drink whiskey.
No, I'll just take the forbidden pre and go up there angry for like a metal show.
There you go.
Like, what's up, everybody?
I'm mad raw. The noon hour of madness and mayhem is powered by Jalisco's.
Have you been recognized anywhere as of late? Because everywhere I've gone to, everywhere I've ran into somebody.
Yeah, I think us talking openly about how it's okay to come say hello to us,
which is definitely the case. I was
led to a little more of that.
I was talking to Jade last night about that because he stopped by the studio, and I said even the plumbers yesterday knew who I was without even like looking at the K-Bear stuff. They're like, I've seen this guy's name before, and sure enough, they knew. Even like my DoorDash driver, did I text you that? What happened with that?
I don't remember.
The DoorDash driver that dropped off my food last Saturday night said K-Bear rocks as a message to me.
Oh,
said,
nice.
Keep doing what you're doing or something like that. Enjoy the meal. That's about it.
Yeah. See, and depending on what I'm doing, like if I was ordering DoorDash, it would show up under my real name.
Ah, gotcha.
So
even I went to Dollar Tree, ran into Scott, formerly of Fars, and talked with him for a little while there. But there was even other listeners that I've never met before. They're like, Peaches, what's going on? And
yeah.
I'm glad to see that. That makes me happy to continue doing the show the way that I am.
Yeah, no, totally. It happens quite often out and about to get, recognized, which
Good.
It is cool for sure. So, listeners, again, if you've never heard us say it, nothing wrong with saying hello to us when we're out and about. We like it. So
most of the time I look real serious in places with my headphones in. That's because I'm either listening to sad songs, remembering things I don't want to remember, or I'm listening to angry songs or whatever, but I'm just trying to get my shopping done. But of course you can say hello.
Yeah, people just say I have an angry look on my face, just in general. And I'm like, really? I don't know. The way I present myself on air should show you who I really am. All right?
That's
I'm
how you
pretty
are.
friendly.
Yeah.
Pretty friendly.
That's the thing, too. It's like, people are like, oh, are you guys different off the air? It's like, no, I'm the exact same.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe a tiny bit, because, there's like stuff we wouldn't talk about on air.
Right. But I'm being pretty open now. Now I'm like, okay, let's talk about, personal things here and there, just because I like the old Howard Stern thing. Like, if it's not on the air, that's not, or he would put everything on the air.
Mm-hmm. I learned a lot from Howard Stern when I was starting off, because at that time, radio DJs were not being encouraged to talk. We were being discouraged from talking, keep it brief as possible. Nobody cares about you. Nobody listens for the DJs. They only tune in for the music.
But see, that's the thing I'm struggling with right now. It's like, do people actually care that I'm sad starting off the show?
Sure.
Or do people care that I'm dealing with the whole heart issue and you should look out for your heart and stuff?
Yeah, and they're getting to know the real you. Mm-hmm. And that's why it's, all the shows I listen to, I feel like I know that person, all
but
my
that's the
favorites.
thing, too. It's like there's a whole thing with Jade, an issue with Jade that I have, where it's like I'm trying to be open and honest on the air, but he's like, you got to spit it in a funny way. I'm like, well, not everything needs to be in a funny way.
Yeah, not everything
It's me being personal
to
to the listeners and talking about certain things. And
if you're talking about your heartbreak, there's probably a way you could make it funny.
I'm not going to single out the person. I would think it'd be funny if I did.
No, yeah, it's best not to.
Yeah,
even because the problem is, and this has happened to me, you'll have people listen to the show who might think you said something about someone.
Exactly.
And then they tell them that, and they obviously can't repeat word for word exactly how and what you said.
I worded it yesterday very eloquently.
Yeah.
I think, it was. I just said I valued this person, and they didn't value me the same way, type thing.
Yeah.
Didn't say anything about this person sucks. I just said what I saw and said what I went through, and that's it.
Because I've had people say, I can't believe you said that about me on air, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what? What do you mean? What did I say?
Well, we could say Jade sucks, but we're joking. Jade does not suck whatsoever.
No, he's a terrible human being, and I hate his guts. He's awful.
Josh, too.
Yeah, Josh is awful. I don't like him. I hate him.
So that's what Josh needs to do on the morning show for Classy. He needs to go on there and be like, I hate those guys on K-Bear so much. And Chantel's all thrown off. Like, what? What are you talking about?
Can you imagine Josh just going off the rails on Classy one morning, filled with anger?
Well, Chantel tried accusing me of not eating my vegetables or something like that. She thought I'm one of those that just avoids vegetables. I'm like, no, I eat them all the time. I have cucumbers, broccoli, carrots, cauliflower all the time.
I know. I eat lots of tomatoes. I've just mowed down that ketchup. Lots of veggies.
What a boomer joke. All right, that's it. That's it for the noon hour.
All right, we'll leave.
The noon hour of madness and mayhem, powered by Jalisco's, is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information, oh wow, I swallowed my spit wrong while I was still talking. That's funny. All right. Okay, where was I? Oh, for more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.